Sabay-sabay natin alamin ang mga kaganapan na nangyayari sa ating bansa. Yo, what's up mga kaibigan? This is I2K po again. Ngayon nandito naman tayo sa channel ni Philippines Trending News. Dito naman tayo magbibigay ng komento at reaction, kaya samahan nyo ako guys. Pero bago ang lahat ng mga kaibigan, huwag natin kalimutan mag-subscribe kay Philippines Trending News at huwag nyo rin pong kalimutan mag-subscribe dito sa aking channel. Kaya simulan natin mga kaibigan, let's go!
Mr. President, yung pong Nicaragua po, sa ICJ po dinala yon, hindi po sa GA. And,
Tapos po ng ICJ, sa GA po dinala.
Let me finish.
Bago kaya ito mga kaibigan, sana bago ano.
Mr.
No,
President.
just some correcting the fact,
Yes,
Mr.
and I'm
President.
also correcting also your facts. So, the general compulsory jurisdiction of ICJ, nag-withdraw ang US after that. And in fact, ang US, naghintay ng mas friendly na administration sa Nicaragua bago sila nagbayad. At walang nagawa ang GA to enforce, to make sure that US paid. In fact, some writers and some thinkers said, nag-weekend pa nga yung UN noon. Bakit? Kasi pag nagbotohan, so for example, we bring our resolution to the UN. The UN is strongest pag consensus. Ano po ang definition ng consensus sa UN? Ang definition po, walang nag-object ni isa. So sa UN po, pag nagbotohan at wala pong hindi po magbobotohan, sasabihin lang it is the consensus of the UN, etc. That's the most powerful sa UN. Pag may isa, magbobotohan. So, if countries close to China vote against us, they will not implement this. It will make our PCA arbitration ruling even weaker.
No, Mr.
Kasi
President.
supposedly, that's the opinion of the good senator. And again, I bring you back to the administration of Duterte and Aquino. Because we'll go back to multilateral and bilateral. No? India and Pakistan have a dispute. One of them wants bilateral, the other one wants multilateral. Senator Aquino here.
Parang ang hirap paniwalaan ni Cayetano mga kaibigan ano. Dahil siyempre hanggang ngayon hindi niya pa tinutupad yung pinangako niya. Parang mas tumatak sa isipan natin yung ganun. Yung ugali ni Cayetano na hanggang pangako lang, hindi naman ginagawa. Di ba? Kaya parang nakakaumay din pakinggan yung mga paliwanag ni Cayetano mga kaibigan.
Here and his father are very frequent sa IPU. Have you ever seen an American congressman or a congresswoman or senator there? No. Why? They do not attend these multilateral legislative bodies because they do not want to be bound by them. What I'm saying, Mr. President, is that we cannot say, don't worry, nandyan ang US, they will take care of us. Our relationship
I'm not
with
saying
US,
that, Mr. President.
well, many of the colleagues and allies of Senator Tiveros in the media, whether it was the former Secretary, Justice Carpio, you have given many of your opinion during the Duterte administration. It was all leading to that, no? And even in the CA, no? Even the assurances of our ambassador to US. Ang eto point ko, the US is a good friend. They're an indispensable ally. People to people sa ating security economy, we should get closer to them. But we should not be anti-US nor anti-China. We should be pro-Philippines. Because iba ang interest ng US sa interest ng Pilipinas, sa interest ng China. Yes. Freedom of navigation, pareho tayo sa US. Pero dito sa ating territory and sovereign rights, wala po so far guarantee ang US. Hindi po sila sabi ng US, sige, go ahead. Get the minerals, get the oil. Sagot ko kayo. Wala pong ganun. Kaya nga ang suggestion ni Justice Carpio, makipag-gitgitan tayo. At pagka binomba yung ating isang barko, may war na.
I had looked forward, Mr. President, to the Senate possibly adopting this resolution.
Dalawang dilawan mga kaibigan nagsasagutan. Bahala sila sa buhay nila. Kayo mga kaibigan, bahala kayo kung sino man gusto nyong kampihan saan nila o mas gusto nyong pakinggan. Basta ako, wala akong pakialam sa dalawang yan. Basta papakinggan lang natin kung ano man yung mga sasabihin nila.
Today, Mr. President, if possible.
Mr. President, may
Ayoko na kasi magtiwala sa dalawang to eh. Hontiveros tapos Cayetano. Nakakaumay mga kaibigan.
If,
I make a recommendation that I think...
we're a deliberative body. I said that in my speech on Monday.
Sir President,
I think we should allow people to...
Sir President, may I ask that before session Monday, can we take this
Or else I
up
will
in
be called again by my minority floor leader for not following my privileged speech.
Sir President, maybe we can take this up on caucus. Do we pass it? Do we bring it to the committee, etc.? So if you want to pass it on Monday and adopt it, then if that's what the majority
May I
wants, but
suggest,
at least because Mr. President, I'll just
yeah.
give you one good reason why.
Oh.
Ang pinakamasama kasi is yung mga nakikinig sa atin sa kabilang side, alam yung strategy natin. So marami
That's why I don't
akong
want to put
dapat
it on a
isasagot
committee
sa inyo.
hearing, yes.
Hindi ko masagot dito because hindi dapat sa publiko. It's not because it's confidential or it's backroom, but just because, you know, parang chess or basketball, tapos yung camera, yung coach, ganito gagawin natin ha. So if you know, if I may appeal to our colleagues, let's have a short caucus just to discuss it. And of course, kung yun ang gusto ng majority, then we will submit. But at least mapag-usapan natin behind closed doors the implications of not being in sync with the strategy of the president. No? And in this issue, there's no majority-minority with the president. It's Philippine interest.
Although the Senate has stood ground many times by tradition,
Yes.
not always in sync with the executive.
That's true, Mr. President.
The
But
issue of the
Independent
VFA,
institution.
when the former president had canceled the VFA, we in the Senate stood.
yes, Mr.
stood
President.
pat
But that
had
did
a-
not weaken our position. But in this case, if we are not in sync, kung sasabihin natin ganito gagawin, sasabihin ng presidente, DFA, iba gagawin yung ambassador, as a former secretary of DFA, I have
I
stood
understand
there
your
negotiating.
position as a former secretary.
So we should
for the
strengthen the
first part.
position of the country. And I disagree with the president on some issues. I might disagree with him on the China issue, how to deal with China. But I do believe he was the one elected, and we should at least hear out his people, the National Task Force on the West Philippine Sea and the DFA, so that we know where we're going, di ba?
So what we can do is have an early caucus on Monday to discuss this, and we take it up on plenary, if we'll adopt it or amend it. But definitely one thing is for sure. We must condemn this blatant abuse of their bullying tactics against us. We cannot just let this.
Mr. President,
I think we're all agreeable to that.
if the resolution
And for the
simply
record,
states
Mr.
that, we can
President.
pass that right now.
President, good
So, Mr.
gentlemen.
President, may I just
I
clarify
just,
that one line lang, no?
I'm just following on the last word of the President that the very point of this resolution is to strengthen further the hand of the Philippines na lalo na ngang lumalakas sa panahon ngayon na dumadami yung mga bansa at dumadami yung mga regional formations who are supporting us in our victory at The Hague.
Mr. President, you can be sincere, but you can be sincerely wrong. So what I'm saying is that if the intention is to condemn and to make a stand, unanimous tayo. Pero pag nagsabi ka na ng strategy, dalhin natin sa UN, kailangan pag-usapan yan kasi may historical background at may mga ahensya at mga in charge na nandun.
Question, my dear colleague. Question, what harm will it take?
It could
for us-
unravel all of the negotiations of a president because if the president agreed, I
But
do
the
not.
president does not have to agree, Your Honor.
No,
Kasi the president will say, we will study it.
Well, then China, when we're talking, will say that the Senate wants something else. And so, meaning, Mr. President, if you're dealing with your child, and the child comes with you and sabihin, Daddy, sinabi ni Mami, okay na. And then goes to your Mami, Mami, sabi ni Daddy, okay na. So,
Mr.
of course,
President, would you
appealing-
I'm sorry, it's
No, no.
not as simple as that.
No, it's
Maybe
as
I'm
simple
already
as that.
President.
You know, but, Mr. President, I stood before these people, no? And,
No, but I know,
and
Mr.
China,
Yes.
seeing that united ang Congress at Presidente makes a big, big difference from seeing that one part of government wants multilateral, the other one wants bilateral, one wants to go to PCA, others. They understand our democracy. But when it's the institution itself that made a stand, ibang usapan na yon.
But Your
Mr.
Honor,
President.
Your Honor, if I may just
Yes,
finish.
Mr. President.
The one thing I noticed with dealing with our friends in China is that they want to discuss it bilaterally because they want to keep it quiet. Once you take it out to the international community, ayaw po nila yan. Unfortunately, all our discussions bilaterally have not been successful.
That's not true, Mr. President.
Well, during your time, yes.
Usually,
During
there
your
were-
time,
and I
yes.
will tell you the reasons why behind closed doors. Because there are reasons for that. So my point, Mr. President, once sinabi ni President Bongbong, hindi, dalhin natin sa UN, eto tayo, multilateral, then we're free to agree or disagree. And ano. Pero yung uunahan natin siya na hindi pa niya alam, of course, that's our privilege. But sometimes you withhold your privilege because it is better for those who are negotiating.
At yun nga po mga kaibigan, dito po nagtatapos ang ating reaction video. Kung ano man po ang gusto nyo sabihin sa kanila mga kaibigan, basta ako pinapakinggan ko lamang sila at no comment ako sa kanila. Wala akong pakialam, basta sa protect kwan tayo kay sa ating mahal na Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Doon lang tayo. Nag-uumpugan yung mga magkakamping. Mahal sila sa buhay nila. At yun nga po mga kaibigan, dito na lang po. Maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsuporta. Yeah. Peace out.